I have had encounters, and those encounters are just as real. People don't realize, oh, you sleep, it was just a bad dream. No, it's like you leave your body, and you do. You leave your body and you go to these different places. And I got so much to share with you all. But now, another thing I need to tell you. My aunt told me, she said, don't give out any more of your spells. And I want to tell all y'all witches out there, all you witches, warlocks, and wizards, do not give out your spells. Now, you may want to give them out. But she had a point where she said she got a witch that stays next door to her. How lucky can she be to live right next door to one? And I got a chance to meet her. Wow. The two of them don't like each other too much. But anyway, they got this thing going on where one is trying to get the other spell. And my aunt was telling me she don't want nobody to know her spells, because when she go to try to use her magic, she said if you give it out to anybody, it won't work no more for you. And I was like, I just laughed because I thought it was so funny. I mean, I'm just telling you, even though I'm older, I'm older. You would think that I knew something, but I really, to tell you God's honest truth, guys, I'm only just talking about an accounts that I've dealt with, but I'm just going to encounters I've dealt with. But I'm telling y'all the truth, I'm learning, y'all. I'm in my infancy stage when I talk to my aunt, because I mean, some things she say just sound totally ridiculous, but I don't discount any of my elders. Oh my God, guys, don't discount your elders. Listen to them. I tell my daughters that all the time. A lot of times they don't want to listen to me and they think they know more than I do. And I just told them, whether you agree with me or not, just keep it here. Because one day down the line, you're going to need that tool. You're going to pick it up and you're going to need it. It's just, life is a journey. And by the way, you're going to go on the roadside. As you go, you're going to see some things you need to go ahead and just put it in your bag. Don't try to make sense out of it right now. Just get it. Just get it. A lot of times you might go into the shop to buy some of your spiritual tools, and you're picking things up and you're trying to figure out, I don't know what it is, but I think I need one of these. It's just your guys telling you what you need. So don't even try to figure it out. Just get it and pay for it. If it's expensive, put it on layaway. Put you some money up. Make sure you go back and get it, because you're going to need it. And I tell my kids that even with words of wisdom, because we have been touched by some great people with some great wisdom. How lucky can I be to be able to go to Montgomery, Alabama, and run into two witches that are rival witches that stay next door to one another, And if I could only listen to her story, but I see her all the time, the other witch next door, putting her sulfur down and her lime she mixed up, protecting her part of her property and all of that, and it got me to thinking, I've had some bad run-ins and stuff like that, and guys, we need to do that. And I want to finish up this cleansing for the house, and y'all know I'm gonna be skipping around. And I want to finish. We're going to have to do the cleanses of our houses. All of you witches, all of my fellow witches and warlocks and wizards. I mean, it's important, because my aunt told me, she said, stop saying that you're a witch. You know you're a witch, but don't tell everybody about it. Now, it's okay that I talk to you all about it, because a lot of you are, witches like me. But she said, don't go around just telling people that. I wouldn't do that, because she said a lot of people hate us, and not only do they hate us, but they'll do things to harm and hurt us, all in the name of their religion or what they think is right and what God would want, and for so many reasons. So she said, please don't use that word witch. She said, because she's had a lot of people try to harm her, and she said she don't want nothing to happen to me. But anyway, I just thought that was interesting. And like I said, we need our protection around us at all times. We have to protect ourselves. I just know that we're protected, because you don't have to necessarily do it, but if you know it, that's a powerful witch when she can just send her finger out and cast that spell, or she just knows that she's protected and she don't have to do no cleanse of her house. But not only do we need to cleanse our house, we need to cleanse the outside of our property, so these wicked spirits and evildoers won't even step on our property. And if they do, they'll go running. Okay? And I say it with so much force in me, because I've had a few run-ins with people that were trying to challenge me, around here and everything. And I had to, spit fire at them, and I had to do that because for my own protection, I say harm none, but if somebody's trying to harm you, then you're going to have to send them you got to send them packing. And you better do it, because it's like a me versus them thing, and I'm not going to allow them to harm me. But anyway, I just thought it was out of love and just learning, you know, from crones to see them outside putting protection around the outside of their homes and in their windows. My aunt got garlic in her window and dolls everywhere, you know, and it's beautiful to me. You know, it's beautiful to me, and I'm going to learn from her and stuff, but I just hope that, you know, she's not losing her way in a sense, but I don't know what she got to make right, because some of the things she told me would be things that I would be afraid to do. So anyway, she gave me a lot of little information, a lot of packets, a lot of books and stuff where I can talk to other fellow witches and stuff in my area. Some of these old crones, those are the ones you need to go to. I'm going to an old crone in Georgia this coming Saturday. And matter of fact, I got one coming Saturday and one Sunday. I got another old crone in it's called Plantersville, Georgia. But anyway, they told me to keep my mouth shut. They just came straight out when I talked to them. You need to keep your mouth shut. So anyway, you know, I mean, it just depends. I don't mind, you know, talking about my experience and stuff like that. And I don't give out any of my spells or anything like that. I just suggest that y'all don't, you know, record them in your journal. Some people call them shadow books. You know, put all of your spells there and guard them like top secret. You know, it's yours. It's precious. And a lot of people will try to, you'll be surprised. You may not know people like that. But from what my aunt was saying, there's some people, oops.